How's it going, trainers? New cards are here, and we've got our first deck highlight featuring Arceus today. Likely new metagame staple in Pokemon Pocket. This card does a 70 damage attack for 3 energy that scales all the way up to 130 points if our bench is full. And this pairs very excellently with Crobat's ability in this deck that deals 30 damage from your bench if you have an Arceus in play. This means your Arceus EX can clear up to 160 damage in a single hit. This clears out Darkrais and Magnezones even if they're wearing a cape, which is excellent. We're pairing Heatran as our third Pokemon line in this deck. This is a decent lead that can take hits for us while we build up our stage 2 in the back or get energy on Arceus. And its fire typing means that it lines up well into things like Execute and Executor, getting to hit for 60 damage with weakness or even 100 if it has damage marked on it. We get to combine all of this together with the fact that Crobat EX and Heatran have free retreat costs when there's an Arceus EX in play. So this deck has a ton of maneuverability to bob and weave with its heavy hitters. If you enjoy fantastically competitive new brews, make sure you're subscribed to the channel to get new ones every single day as we begin to explore this new card pack. If you enjoyed today's deck, make sure you smash the like button on the video. For the rest of the day, have fun. All right, Heatran lead. A vibe on the Arceus for now. Crobat only hits active, so it's not strictly better Greninja with Arceus. So a little limited. Looking for a baby bat. Looking for a teenage bat. It's another adult bat. Heatran is not a stellar lead. Heatran is not a stellar lead against Moltres, but I think we still put energies on here and get Crackalack in. This does 40, and then it does 40 more if it has damage on it. What does our back and forth counting look like? If we hit Teenage Bat, we kill the Moltres in 3. We do 40, 40, 40, and then 30. There's the Charmander. What are Arceus's breakpoints into Charizard? Not good enough with Crobat. We do 140 at max and then another 30, so only 170. Yikes. Alright, I need a teenage bat, gamers. Need one teenage bat, please. Extra baby bat. Yep. Ragin' Mad Strike. Me when I can't draw my teenage bat. Oh, do we have lines to beat fast Charizard here without the bats? I don't think so. I think if they hit their stage 2, I needed to also have my stage 2. That's what this is gonna come down to. Appreciate that. Welcome back. We'll definitely be playing EX Chomp today. Okay, so there is 1 Heatran, 1 Arceus, and 2 Teenage Bats in my deck. It's a Teenage Bat. And with that draw, we could go ahead and Crackalack. Well, I think I need to just hope they don't have Charizard for a turn, I think is what it comes down to. Signor Walt, 6 for the prime. I think if they just have the Charizard And they're gonna put it up and clear us. We're gonna be cooked. Yeah, they can't Charizard me 3 times in a row, right? Is maybe a saving grace here? I think this is the line. I think this is the line. And then if they want to cook this one, they can't clean me again next turn. And then maybe my Arceus gets him. Okay, so now we put Arceus up. And we get to Dawn and Energy onto it and crack them for a bunch. And even if they try and run, I have Cyrus to chase them down, yeah? So they can leaf this out to the Moltres and put energy back on it, but then we get to drag them kicking and screaming to the front of the class. What's their out? Their out here is hit triple heads on this Moltres. Are they cooked? They might be cooked, gamers. Yeah, Speed Link giving this a free retreat cost means that Sabrina doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to think how I lose. I think that's checkmate, yeah? With the Cyrus? That's a brick. Wow, I can't believe we won this. Having the 2 single knockout point leads here was huge. Really impressive first game. Yes, and we bricked on our stage 1 and never got to use Chromat. This was just Arceus Heatran dodging around. The Cyrus is checkmate. Hold on, I gotta go register the NFT for this one so my lawyers can take appropriate action if anybody else tries to play it. Make a command for the open, probably. Figure out what exactly I want to do for that. Oh, there's Zubat. Where am I putting my first energy? Is a really big question here. I think it might just be on Heatran. And we just give this Zubat up as a point. They are also doing Arceus stuff, but they don't have the heat like we do. So I think my plan here is, well, Leaf maybe changes my plan. I was going to say we cape this so they can't kill it next turn without attacking, but I think the Leaf means we just pivot, yeah? Yes, they're playing the deal 30 with slightly more HP Golbat, which I think is worse, but we obviously have to play this one because we don't have Dark Energy, but I think even when you have Dark Energy, this Golbat is probably better. When you think of this set's art, I think it's lovely. I think Pokemon consistently has very good art in this game. All their games. It looks better too. Yeah, you also get to play the sick full art. This is accurate. So if they hit this with Darkness Fang and we find Big Bat, this dies on the backswing, which is probably what their pause is here. Yep. So there's Big Bat, which does 30. And then Raging Mad Strike, we're pissed off now because you hit us. So we get to crack you for 80. Am I just playing the other Arceus out? I don't think so. Is there any reason to put an energy on this? I don't think so. Or a cape on this, I mean. We're fine. Just 5 for now. Yeah, actually just wholly and fully cooked. Because Heatran with free retreat cost does a fun truffle shuffle with the 8 potentially. Alright, Arceus lead is not where we want to be in life, that's for sure. My cumulative variance is evening out. I was functionally complete on day 2 of the last set, and today I opened 30 packs and only got 2 EXs. Oof. We got 5 EXs and a... what was I gonna say? We got 5 EXs, an immersive, and a 2 and a 1-star, and a single 10 rip this morning. And decently hot to start. Do they have Darkrai to mark damage on this? They don't. That's a big deal. We go digging for our teenage dirtbag. Teenage dirtbag, eh? I think we go again, yeah? So there's two Golbats, a Crobat, an Arceus, and a Zubat in our decks. This is 40% to find the droid I'm looking for. Mood, thank you for the prime. Okay, and here's a fun breakpoint thought. Crobat dealing 32x plus Heatran does an even 100 to clear Drudagon, which is fun. Darkrai's scary. I think we might be cooked, gamers. Energy here. I think this might be a sack this, murder this, and then be ready to clean up whatever they do afterwards. I think is the line I'm positioning myself to take here. Unfortunate breakpoint for us is that Heatran with a cape dies to Magnezone plus a Darkrai poke. Jans, thanks for the prime, appreciate it. They're 12 cards into their deck. They've played 2 researches as well, so Sabrina. Could we have caped to play around Leaf Zone this turn? That's an interesting thought. I think the answer is yes. And now this play probably feels a little counterintuitive to people, but I think we're actually supposed to move back into the damaged Arceus and just keep cracking with the Crobat. Because I don't want to give them a knockout point on this and then have them be able to Cyrus this. So I think the way this game plays from here, we're setting up a they clear this, then we finish the game with this. And they're gonna have to take two knockout points to win, because they were able to mark damage on this earlier. Once this is marked, Cyrus says it's as good as dead. So I don't want to give up this, because giving up this means we lose the game to Cyrus on this. And an interesting breakpoint to think about here, they could clear this with 160 damage Magnezone, but if I draw another basic next turn, Arceus plus Crobat clears 160 in one. And we're winning this bench race, yeah? Like, they're just sitting back there hitting us, but we're hitting them. I think they're checkmated now. Or close to it. I guess I only have 2 more basics in my deck, right? So I do need to hit the 50%er. This does 70 plus 20 more for each bench. Is the noteworthy numbers. Gargoozles, thank you for the 13 months. Shirt tails up, thank you for the 2 months. Okay, I'm gonna need to hit my 50%er here. We need to hit the basic. If we brick the basic, we might be scuffed. If we brick the basic, we can't beat the Cyrus we played around earlier. Is what it's gonna come down to. But if we hit the basic, we win the game on the spot. Coin flip. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Hit the cutting link. Hit for 140. I'm gonna put a. Does the cape do anything? I think we put the cape on the bench just in case. They're never dealing 140 here. Salty New Fi, thank you for the brand new prime. Appreciate that. Shirt tails up, coming in hot for the 2 months. How does Crobat's ability read? Crobat's ability says if you have an Arceus EX in play, you can deal 30 from your bench once per turn. Even if they were to pivot into this, the Crobat would have cleared it, and then this would have been set up to deal 140. Holy and fully cooked. Any surprises so far? I mean, we're starting with Arceus, who I assume is going to be good, so Nothing too surprising being tested as of yet. We have first energy advantage, which honestly is a little bit of a mixed bag, given that we have the full Crobat line off the bat. So, because I have the full Crobat line, I want to draw Heatran and Arceus here. And when you want to draw more basic Pokemon, you want to research before you Pokeball. Because that makes your Pokeball, you're more likely to draw basic. And in fact, I'm actually not going to play the Pokeball yet, because I don't need to attach an energy to anything on my bench. So I want to leave 5 basics in my deck here. So that way next turn I can be likely to draw a basic and then Pokeball for a second is the goal. The downside to waiting on the ball is if the ball hits a Zubat, I'm a turn behind on my second Crobat, but that's what it is. All right, there's the Arceus. Second Zubat. Cape for Arceus is nice because they have Big Monkey in the back. And now there's a question of, do I wing attack or do I spend the energy and pull back to Crobat? I think if they cook with them on with this, it's actually okay for us. I'm just gonna wing attack here, I think. They'd have to have like Infernape, Leaf, Dawn to really punish us here. And them attaching another energy here is stellar for us. Average Moltres, really. They're leafing, sure. If we actually don't even need a basic to cook the ape, right? Because we have the Crobat. Arceus does 110, and then each of the Crobats do 30. Holy. I mean, I knew this card was gonna be playable, but it's feeling a touch better than playable. Oh god, I can even just Cyrus them. Oh wait, this is. Do I Cyrus them? Yeah, it is actually optimal to Cyrus, right? So we'll put 60 on here, and then we'll Cyrus this, and then they have no energy left on the board. Taking all their energy out of play seems like the play. For sure. We could have killed the monkey, but seems unnecessary. Yeah, they're just done. I do 170 every turn. Julio, thank you for the membership on the YouTube side. Appreciate it. When I open the Twitch app, you are the first thing today, or are you on the front page? The app shows people based on who you watch. So that's not the same as the Twitch front page. I opened the maximum amount of packs today. I'm missing one card, Arceus EX. Oof. Pour one out for that gamer. I was shocked this morning when I saw Snap already banned 5 cards in Sanctum. I was not remotely shocked to see that. Marvel Snap consistently has the best live balance of any card game I've ever played. Any game I've ever played, they're very good at what they do. I think I actually hold Heatran here to throw it back with communication for a goal map potentially next turn. And I'm waiting to play the Arceus out because I don't expect red card or Mars, and Sabrina could tempo me. Yeah, for those that didn't see my best decks roundup for Sanctum Showdown, they banned Cannonball, Scream, Warhead, Rocket, and Groot. They had the mana fee, they had the cape for the mana fee, which means I can't kill it here. Yeah, it's Rocket and Groot, not Rocket and Groot. Yeah, they left all the early series cards legal. Gosh, we've been unlucky with our what's it called today? Am I putting an energy on Heatran or Arceus? I think it's just Arceus. It's Heatran. Heatran is weak to water, so it goes down in 1 to Glaceon. And if you're one of my viewers that watches both games and you're looking for snap decks, on the Hoaglandia Snap channel, I posted a decks roundup for Sanctum Showdown last night that has all cards, all decks that are didn't get cards banned, so a lot of good resources there. So Glaceon does 90, and then it does 10 during Pokemon checkup, so at the start of each turn. It's kind of like guaranteed poison in a way. That's how you can think about it. I think I'm retreating this back and putting up Heatran with a cape, because Heatran with a cape lives Glaceon. I don't think I'm playing around Sabrina here, because this last bench slot might want to be another bat. Nah, I'm gonna play around with Sabrina. We take 110, and then we take 10. Roll bat. Now, the tough part here is, because I had to use cape to live this, my Arceus does die to Gyarados in 1. So if they have that, we're probably cooked. That being said, if they don't have Gyarados here, they're dead to our hand. Crobat clears this, and then Cyrus pulls this up to kill it. But we need their Gyarados to be in their bottom 4 cards, so I assume we're dead here. Okay, so they're dead if they don't have Potion. They're dead if they don't have Potion. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, gamers. Yoink. Two points without an attack? Don't mind if I does. Waiting for opponent to return, aren't we all? The ultimate force, gamers. The ultimate force. We played 2 our outs there. What is my traded price? Oh, I should probably take care of that. I want an Articuno, apparently. I'll ship those over in a little bit. All right, we've got the full Crobat line on the play here. Yep. Am I putting energies on Zubat? I hope we top deck Dawn, so the answer can be yes. I think it's just this. Does the 40 damage from an attack actually just not matter? It's not that it doesn't matter, it's that it comes at the cost of playing my energy for the game on it, and my opponent has first energy advantage. So it's not free to take that hit. All right, and then I think the game plan here is we play this out. And then I'm going to Giant Cape the Heatran and switch into it here with the free retreat cost. And I'm putting the Cape on here so that way this lives through Greninja, Nightmare Aura, Prism. And even if they kill this, we already did 30 here, which means Arceus with this other Arceus cleans this out next turn if they Cyrus us. I'm not keeping this because it doesn't save it from any breakpoints. And if they don't have a Cyrus here, they're in a huge amount of trouble. They could still have the Cyrus. Because I didn't keep this, they're incentivized to hit this before they pull this up. Sabrina. Enjoy. They have to retreat, right? Otherwise they're dead. Checkmate? I'm pretty sure that's checkmate. Like, even without the bench Pokemon, this Arceus is lethal. Well, like, I have the bench. The Crobat means this kills this without the bench Pokemon. And then, once this happens, I am cleaning either of these next turn with Arceus plus Crobat, and they have no attackers left. All their energy is gone. And remember, even if they hadn't Sabrina'd me here, this has speed link, so it was gonna get to retreat for free. So we are set up. Cape does not buy a turn. I'm doing 130 plus 30, which is 160. Cooked. Wholly and fully cooked. Good night, my sweet prince.